Today we're going to be talking about finding factors of numbers, and we know that factors are the numbers multiplied together to find a product. So if we were looking at the multiplication fact of 8 times 4 equals 32, the factors here are 8 and 4. So those are two factors of the number 32. I'm going to jot them down over here in the corner so I don't forget which ones we've done. Alright, so let's think about the number 32. Can anybody think of any other ways that we could multiply two numbers together to get 32? You need to know that 1 and the number itself are always going to be factors of the number that we're talking about. So if we were trying to find factors of 32, we know that we could do 1 times 32 is going to give me 32. So I'm going to jot those down over here too. Alright, now I can see that the number 32 is even, so that means that it should have a factor of 2. So 2 times something is going to give me 32. So here you can start counting by your 2's to see how many 2's I need to get to 32, or you could do really quickly 32 divided by 2, and your answer here is going to be 16. So 2 times 16 is going to equal 32. So those are two more factors. So now we have 2 and 16. Now let's try 3. So we have 1, 2, we've done 4. Let's try the number 3. So is 3 times something 32? Well, I know that 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 11 is 33. So there is no factor that would work there. So 3 is not a factor of 32 because I can't find another number to multiply it by. You can also check this with division. If it goes in evenly with no remainder, then it is a factor. That would go in one time. Bring down my 2. That would be a 0. I have a remainder here, so again, it shows me that 3 is not a factor. Okay? We already came up with 4, 8 and 4. How about 5? This should be a very easy one for you all to quickly see that we're not going to hit 32. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Nope, so 5 is not a factor. How about 6? 6 times something, 32. Can you guys think of anything? 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6, 36. Nope, 6 isn't one. How about 7? See, we have 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 32. 7 times 5 is 35. Nope, won't work. Now, that brings me up to 8. Look over here. I've already done 8. So I've hit this number again. I'm just going to be going through them again. It's not going to help me. So we know that all of the factors of 32 are going to be 2 and 16, 1 and 32, 8 and 4. What about a number like 5? Can anybody think of numbers that we can multiply together, factors that we can multiply together to get the number 5? Only one I can think of is 1 times 5 equals 5. So in this instance, the only factors is 1 and the number itself. And this actually has a vocabulary word that goes with it. And we actually talked about this at the beginning of the year, and this is known as a prime number. And the reason is the factors are only 1 and itself. Now, in the example we did a minute ago, when we did 32, it had several factors. That means that it is a composite number. These words will really help you in our next lesson that we do. All right, let's try one more example. All right, what if I was to ask you to find all of the factors of the number 25? So we know right off the bat that we have 1 times 25. So 1 and 25 are factors. How about 2? 2 times something equals 25. First of all, this is an odd number, so we know that 2 is not going to work. 3. Nope, not a factor. How about 4? Nope. And 5. We got 5 times 5 would be 25. So our factors of 25 are going to be 1, 25, and 5. The reason I'm not circling the other 5 is the exact same numbers. Now, this has more factors than just 1 in itself, so it is composite like our example of 32. Alright guys, I'm going to put some workup that I would like for you to try for you to determine if a number, the factors that a number has, and then I have a little game for you to play also.